RVD. Yeah.
Wait. So you said you enjoyed this film.
I didn't enjoy it
about this one?
because it was so random and made no sense.
Okay.
Like it's just and the whole random plot twist out of nowhere and things like, wait, is that really a plot twist? And hi everybody.
I was picking up the hot tag from you there, except that you flop coming in from the rope.
Flop completely. Oh, I don't know. I had a control in my hand. I dropped it. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trip Around the Multiverse with your host, the man who is a mass murdering machine, but I pretend to be just a normal stay-at-home dad until S happens. Carl Charles.
And the man who got pounced out of the headline of his own movie to be like what? Not second in the credits, third even. On a DVD cover, there's a massive picture of someone else, and I'm in a small little corner. C.Y. Chung.
Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait,
yeah.
Okay.
I will get into
that. Yes. All right, and today, what are we doing? You tell me.
Today we've decided to look at wrestler-related films, right?
Yeah.
One was Countdown, which you suggested I watched a while ago on something else, right?
Yeah.
2000 came out in 2016 with our boy Dolph Ziggler / Nick Nemeth.
Yep.
Wrong Side of Town, starring Bautista.
Yep.
And Rob Van Dam and Ja Rule,
yep.
but whatever. He's not a wrestler. Yeah.
No.
Forgot to mention Kane was also in Countdown.
Yeah.
Wrong Side of Town, 2010. Money Plane with your boy Adam Copeland, Cope.
Yeah.
Edge.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. And that was in 2020. And then Heist with our boy Dave Bautista and some other people, but they're not wrestlers.
Yeah.
Came out in 2015. So we'll have a look at Countdown first.
Yes. Countdown, a WWE production, WWE film production, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, starring my boy Dolph Ziggler. One of the main reasons I watched it when it first came out. Also, the trailer when it came out kind of got me when you see Rusev with the gun.
Rusev getting super kicked out. I'm like, what's that about?
Like, I don't like. Again, I hate using the word buried, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that moment buried Rusev because it's so stupid, right? He's doing something that makes sense.
Yeah.
But doesn't make sense at the same time, right? Like he's stopping. He sees a guy with a gun, so he charges at him, which you would do, right? If I'm a nearly 400-pound dude, right, and I see a scrawny 180 guy running past with a gun, I'm gonna barge him, right?
Yeah.
But then to get super kicked, I was like, and there's another like. All right, let me just go through this bit, then we'll tell the whole plot of the film, all right?
Okay.
Like, there's that bit when he barges him, you see the wall crack, right? And then when you go to another shot, the wall's fine. And that happens in another film as well. What we're going to talk about. It's like a couple like, how do you get around that? Oh yeah. So Countdown is about he's playing a guy. Is his name Roy?
Yeah. I think it's Roy or Ray.
Yeah, one or two. Give him an R. And he's like a cop who's sort of given up on life because you don't really know why. But even though he's
it's just like they okay. First of all, they try to give him a backstory.
Yeah.
And I don't. Would you say Dolph Ziggler is able to carry the emotional depth, or would you rather they've just given a straightforward backstory?
No, like it's all right. I'm alright with the backstory. Like, okay, you kind of give him a emotional backstory. It kind of makes sense for the way he acts in the film, right?
Yeah.
But how they made Dolph Ziggler, like he didn't look disheveled or anything. He just like not handsome man Dolph Ziggler. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't seem like someone who's given up on life. He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I still bang loads of chicks, sort of thing. He's got that sort of look to him, innit? So it's like, okay, you could have at least went into that route or made him look like make him like grow out a beard and stuff, innit? To make him look like disheveled and like bummish. So that's part of his story. And then you kind of how the film starts, like they're doing like a deal and he goes kind of rogue with it and they're like Roy, you always do these sort of things. He's like, I'm gonna die some. He doesn't say these words, but he's basically like, I'm gonna die someday, so I might as well just go out my own way in a way. And then you kind of find out that and it goes to where you find out why he's where he is. He's at his ex-wife's house. And she's like, oh, he's here again. There's like lots of beer bottles, but dude doesn't look drunk or anything. He goes, you can't keep coming here. And he goes, I know. And then you find out, oh, his son died. You don't know why his son died, and obviously that made him and his ex-wife, go the way they went. And then it becomes to do with the Russian mafia. Is it the Russian mafia, right? Or Ukrainian? No, it is Russian mafia because of remember the bit the guy goes, "We're from Ukraine. I don't like him," and that's very funny now. You think about what's going on in the world now. But anyway, foreshadow, and so they find out that they kidnap a kid, and because the kid, he's like, I don't like people messing with kids, which like most well-adjusted people don't like people messing with kids, but okay, sure. And he got 5 hours to find out where the kid is and disarm the bomb. And then this pursues on hijinks where he meets another lady who's like
Catherine Isabel, right?
Yeah. Who is she working for like CIA or something? Because she's in a suit, so that made me think, okay, she's important or something, right? Yeah. And they go on their escapades, and more plot unfolds, and this is where he has to go meet the bombers or whatever, because they asked for him by name, and like, you're conveniently gonna go and get this bag, drop the bag off of money to this WWE live event that's around the corner. I was like, oh, so they shot around one of their town loops. Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, I think might be convenient, but if you're gonna get the footage and you got the people there, why not?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. But then it's like, you should have done, like, this is just me being like extra. You could have done this at like a pay-per-view event, because it looks so like, hey, this is just like a random like house show that no one cares about, and you kind of see how like the footage they use, like, oh, okay, this is weird footage, and it probably don't cost you much because you're the ones filming it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So then, this been a hijinks ensues, and it's a decent story because there's one bit, where Kane, let's say Deputy Kane, right? Yeah. Kind of says, Ray, you've gone rogue, and starts shooting with a beanbag gun. I was like, that's a bit much, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
And then he escapes, and then
Wait, so this convenient. So someone got shot, and then Kane's got hit with a nut shot before, right?
Yeah.
So then he's got his rock salt / beanbag gun, whatever he's shooting Dolph Ziggler with. Yeah. Hits him in the chest twice.
Yeah.
And then on the side where under the police station, because there's the balcony, the glass balcony, and there's a window cleaner on the side, right?
Yeah.
On the inside. And it's like, okay, so if you're running there and there's only one way of escape, I think I know what you're doing, Dolph Ziggler. But just before he gets 2 shots, then a shot in the nuts as well, and then he jumps and grabs the window cleaner, and they slide down. And then that's how Dolph gets away. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's like kind of foreshadowed, but you're not really like, because like I wouldn't have paid attention if it weren't like, because the guy, the window cleaner, was overreacting. You know, the bits where you kind of see him was like, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And it's like, if any other shot was, if it was normal place, right?
Yeah.
And the window cleaner, he's only there to make
just
the rest of it happen.
Yeah. And
actually, you know what's funny? Because usually when you get those things conveniently on the side, most of the time it's going to be used, right?
Yeah.
But I was watching Constantine 2005 film with Keanu Reeves, and there's one cop who had his arm in a sling.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, why is his arm in a sling? Is he going to come back for some reason, right?
Yeah.
It never did. I was like, okay.
Oh. Okay. Expectations. Okay. Averted expectations, that's the word.
Yeah.
Oh. And then they go off their own separate ways, and then she goes looking for the kids, and then she happens to stumble across a Ukrainian family who, like, we remember this kid, and then that leads them to the bomb maker, and he's like, that's what I was saying about the whole, I don't really like them because they're Russian, I'm Ukrainian. And you're like, in 2016, this meant nothing to me. But looking at that now, like, huh, okay. And yeah, he kind of gets the location of the bomb, and then he disarmed the bomb, and then that's kind of really it. Alright, there's like nothing else in between that, except for he has beef with a guy he went undercover with at first. He shot him with the gun, but then he had a bulletproof vest, and he knew that, and then they kind of have beef because of that. Besides that,
gotta ask you a question here. Yeah.
Yep.
So Dolph Ziggler, as we know, has dyed blonde hair. The roots are dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as a cop,
yeah.
Now I get if he's infiltrating the Russian mafia, whatever he's doing at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you're like, all right, would he usually be allowed to have his hair like that, to look like, I suppose their logic is, oh yeah, okay, well he's already dyed his hair, yeah, so you're just gonna wait for the dye to come out for the rest of the movie.
Or unless he's always undercover, then okay, you kind of get around that, I guess. But yeah, it's not real much.
Yeah.
Again, I have no problem with this film. I actually quite enjoy it.
It's what okay. If I describe it in one word, it's acceptable.
Yeah, it's like a Hallmark movie sort of thing. It's like cheap and done. It does what it needs to do, sort of thing. It's nothing spectacular. It's not the worst of WWE studio films, and it's not the best. It's watchable.
Yeah, I would say they should know the limit of their actors, in the sense of Dolph Ziggler's primarily a wrestler, not an actor. So
yeah.
When you give him a backstory that needs to emote more, it's like it's dicey. Whereas when the Miz does the Marine, and we're like, hey, okay, we know
you can buy it.
Yeah. As in the sense of, he's not going to be having these massive crying scenes or whatever. It's
or
an
like
action adventure sort of movie, and you're like, I as an action star with someone the Miz's charisma and build, and I want to say legitimacy, but you look like him. You see the Miz and you think he could beat up a good couple of people.
Yeah. Like, they should have, like you're saying, they should have paid with Dolph to like Dolph's strength, right? Because everyone sort of knows Dolph as like the guy, like, I'll steal your girl sort of thing, innit? So they could have made him. All right, they have to change the story a lot, but kind of go towards him that, because he's pretty good on the mic, and he's a comedian as well. So he's got that sort of things behind him. So why would you say, hey, you know what? We got someone like Randy Orton who could be this guy, right? I'm just saying, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Randy Orton's just blank-faced, isn't it? Right? But we want to get someone who has super charisma and funny in that, and make him be the opposite of what he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a fine watch, yeah?
It's a fine watch, yeah.
It's not like super complicated. It's not massive conspiracy theory. It's pretty straightforward A to B, with straightforward kind of stock characters-ish.
Yeah. It's not offensive. Like, that woman who played...
It's the scene in the car when Dolph is handcuffed, right? And he had to explain the backstory of how his kid died and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know.
I was like, I kind of like drifted off, not gonna lie, that bit. I was like, wait, what are you? Oh yeah, this is how you. Like,
I mean, look, dude is trying, but it's too much.
Yeah, it's like you're doing too much for not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like even the way his kid dies, like, I still don't kind of get this. Like, okay, he died in a hit and run by a drunk driver, right? And then he tried to sue the city or something. Yeah. And it's like, I don't get how this. Okay, if one of your nemesis killed your kid, then I can kind of see it'll make more sense to me, right? What's going on, but he was hit by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
not that that's not bad, but
when he sued the city, obviously the police was, because he's a policeman, but the other police have beef with him because of that.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, what's the logic there?
What's that? What? If he was working in government, then I understand. Yeah. And they got other people in the federal government had something against him because of that, but your police, it didn't make any logical sense.
And then what was it? Then he said that's why he promised never to never miss a deadline ever again or something like that.
Yeah,
that's why he's got to go rescue that kid at that particular time. I thought, okay, fine.
Like, okay, I guess. Yeah. I mean, sure.
I mean, there's stuff going on, but it wasn't like super convenient. This person happened to be there, blah blah blah. Yeah, there was a certain amount of detective work going on, yeah. But we're going to call it Batman style detective work, where you just ask enough questions to the right people, and all of a sudden, you know.
Yeah. Or I can't remember. I've said this about the newer Batman or one of the Christopher Nolan ones, where it was like he just says a thing out loud several times and then sort of figures out the answer. That's how it kind of felt. It's like chocolate. That means it's at this. You're like, wait, what? Okay, the maths doesn't math to me, but all right. But yeah, Kane was kind of there.
Yeah. But probably because they needed a police deputy to be someone bigger sized than Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And like.
Oh yeah, and the guy who was beefing out with the beginning, who he shot in his body armor, and they asked him why he didn't shoot him in the head. I'm like, oh, he's gonna, you know, the heart will kill him right away. You shoot him in the head, it's blood everywhere and it gets a bit messy. So yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, and the guy, the Russian mafia guy's like with the guns and everything like that. Who's been set up. He's like, I'll get your logic, fine.
Yeah, no,
fine.
even I was like, even though I've seen this film before this, but I kind of remember like, oh yeah, he doesn't kill him because that'd be weird. And I was like, oh, but it makes sense. His logic makes sense.
Yeah, and then that guy at the end decides to go off and Dolph again for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though he's rescuing a kid and saved, the plot and everything like that. And he's just like, yeah, but you're a rogue cop, blah, 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 blah. And then Dolph punches the guy in the face. And then Kane looks away and says, I never saw that.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You both did HR violations there, but okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and they love to play this rock music.
Yeah.
Which is not Dolph Ziggler's entrance music, but still.
No, but still, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
So I know he's sort of into like hair metal rock. So I was like, this is not even like stuff I know he listens to. But okay, sure.
It does, but doesn't then suit how the character is. Like you're saying, either. Like you're saying, if it was a womanizer or whatever that is, like let's just say he's trying to sleep away his depression. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. But it's just like, okay, this is kind of a melancholy guy. So why is this music a bit?
Yeah.
Not upbeat, but like adrenaline rush sort of.
Yeah, it's not. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. It's not bad. But speaking of bad,
oh, okay, yeah.
Wrong Side of Town is bad.
You know what? I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Oh, shut up. Okay, first of all, this is what I was saying is, Van Damme, when you see, if you're ever looking for the DVD covers and everything, Bautista's right front.
Oh yeah, with the little gun. Yeah.
Or he's massive, holding two Uzis to the side. Or he's the one with he's holding the shotgun, right? But he's massive in the bit. And Van Damme's either behind him at the back or a small, like very very small, like not even half the size of him.
Wow.
And then it says, but Dave Bautista, Rob Van Damme, and sometimes it'll say Ja Rule.
Yeah. Oh snap.
And to be fair. Bautista, this is before he's proper acting, right?
Yeah.
He is miles better actor than Van Damme.
You know what? Van Damme's such a bad actor. It seems like real life. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But like, because I can't explain it.
Well, first, let me just say, you would expect, right, a martial arts film. I say a martial arts film. It's an action film, right? It's not martial.
Yeah.
With RVD, who works stiff in wrestling and does have a martial arts striking style, yeah. No, on screen it looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks
whatever
so
you can't not that you can't execute it, but it's maybe the choreography, you know.
Yeah, which
just
I
doesn't
don't think
look
there
good.
was any.
I mean, in fact, the best fight scene in the film was Bautista against the random black guy who was like a ninja.
Yeah. And then that gets cut short, doesn't it? Anyway, so
yeah. Because he disappears. He just literally disappears. This
film, man.
First, let me just run down this film a little bit, and then you can tell me why you liked it, right?
All
this film dragged. It took half an hour for the setup of the film, right? Before the first guy, the evil people got to be despicably evil for some reason, right?
Yeah.
So the mobster, he's like the bold the lead bad guy. He's a drug runner or whatever he is, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying to his brother, right? Yo, can you look after the club for like the 20 minutes that I need to go out there to do my thing? And the brother then hoofs up a whole bunch of drugs and goes, yeah, bro. And then he decides he's going to try and assault Van Damme's wife while Van Damme and his friend are at the club, yeah? She goes and cries out, help. Van Damme somehow finds her, Spidey sense style, yeah?
Yeah.
They're looking all over the building, but you can hear her wherever, yeah? The guy, he gets the guy, throws him across the room a little bit. Not really, but... The guy then pulls out a flick knife, and Van Damme's like, bring it on, bitch.
Yep.
The guy then goes to stab Van Damme. Van Damme kind of parries him and throws him onto the chair. Then he says, get out, MFer.
Yeah.
It kicks the guy a little bit, like you're nudging with his foot, right? Just in case the guy's going to, turn around and attack him. So I get that, right? It's not like he was kicking him while he did that. Then he flips the guy over, and the guy's knifed himself.
Yeah, you're like oh.
By running into the chair. And then we got another couple of minutes before the rest of the, they find out that Van Damme, no, look, it's him, he did it, he killed my brother, I'm going to get him. And then you got the corrupt cop who's working with this guy, but he's like, yeah, I know I feed you information, but this, that, and the other. And then they try and kidnap Van Damme's daughter, and then turns out the younger brother is actually not the younger brother of this guy. It's his son.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll kidnap his daughter, and Van Damme will then know what it's like to lose a family member. I'm like, okay, this late twist, 20 minutes from the end of the film.
Yeah.
What's the point?
What was the point? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could just.
Like, what are you gonna do in those last 20 minutes where the fight's coming to you anyways?
But the whole thing as well.
You reveal that you're actually the guy's granddad, yeah? And then it's like a time travel paradox sort of thing. Like,
so I'm saying, like, I don't see why that had to be a reveal. Like, it could have just been from the beginning. Yeah, that was my son. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would have made more sense rather than all this. And you know what? This film, right? Maybe because it made little to no sense, and how they drip feed random information like, oh, well, I just thought Rob Van Dam was a stay-at-home dad or got a pool clean or whatever, and it's like he was in the Navy. He's like one of the best of the best, and stuff like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna drop that now, and then him meeting Bautista. And to be fair to me, when Bautista came to the film, it kind of picked up because of the banter and that. But then the whole bit is like, oh, I'm gonna betray you and then not betray you, and it's just like, wait, what? My head's hurting because that happened literally within seconds.
You're talking about where they put a bounty on Van Damme, and then Ja Rule catches him in the park with all his gang. Right?
Yeah,
that bit.
Yeah,
because Van Damme goes to see Bautista in a strip club beforehand.
Yeah,
because Bautista is either he's well known in the club, either whatever it is. Yeah,
it's not really.
Van Damme's like, I cash in this favor that you owe me because I saved you back in the day, and then Bautista's like, no man, nah, we ain't do that stuff. We don't roll like that, right?
Yeah,
just go away. Yeah, you're lucky I don't get the bounty myself. Okay. And then Van Damme gets trapped in that park, gets beat up by Ja Rule a little bit, and then Batista comes and saves him, right? And then they have a little funny thing going on with Ja Rule and Batista, and then it was like where he exits back and forth a couple of times, Batista, and then he decides, you know what, I gotta save Van Damme.
Yeah.
I gotta. No, but Van Damme's mouth saying to him, oh, I can't believe you left me like this, blah, blah, blah. I saved you, man. You owe me your life.
Yeah. He kept repeating the same thing as well. I took a bullet for you. Something. I took a bullet for you. Like, we get it. You took a bullet for him. We kind of get that.
Yeah.
Then he keeps telling me.
So Batista's only in for like 3 I thought that was going to be it as well. Even though I'd seen the film before, I thought it was going to be it for Batista for some reason. I forgot he came back.
Yeah. It's at the end, conveniently,
Yeah. And then after he saves Van Damme and then decides that he's gonna have the main fight.
Yeah.
Like, and then, okay. And then after he beats up that, and then when that ninja disappears, Van Damme suddenly gets beat up by the ninja.
Yeah.
The black ninja. Then Batista comes in and finishes him off, and then he walks off like, yeah, you owe me your life now. I saved you 3 times. You only saved me once.
You're like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I was like, oh, fair trade. You know what? You probably do owe him.
Oh.
But yeah, no, this film dragged on. The setup took too long for my liking. The action wasn't good. Van Damme's not got, for some reason, that like wrestling physical charisma. Yes. Screen charisma, and I'm not saying that he doesn't need to be the
main character.
Well, not necessarily that. Yeah, but his persona as the weed smoker, whatever he's gonna, the chill guy.
Yeah.
It didn't. That's not how this character, I guess, was supposed to be portrayed, because it should have been more intense, or at a certain point then become more intense. But Van Damme didn't do that. Van Damme was like, you know what? I'm gonna smoke some weed, right now, do my scenes,
Yeah.
and then when they kidnap my daughter, I will have some weed before I go out.
Yeah.
When they threaten to put the bounty on me, when I kill the guy's son/brother, then I should always have some weed before. And I'm not talking about Van Damme the man. I mean the character, because that's how chill he is in the entire situation.
But you know what? Like another thing, like saying, like people not playing to their strengths and stuff like that. Like Van Damme, like I can't buy him being a father. It sounds really bad. I couldn't buy him being a father of like a girl in her nearly coming up to her 20s. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah.
It's a bit. I don't know. Like, okay. If he was just like married dude, I'd be like, okay, I can kind of get that. But the whole
You
daughter
mean,
bit.
so they kidnap his wife or something?
Yeah, I could kind of find that more better. Like, even when he went to the club and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He was just like in his like pool clothes, like he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Where like his wife and her friend and stuff were all dressed up. I was like, this is
and his friend, his neighbor, the black guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's good or he's bad. That's the level of acting that I get from him.
Yeah,
there.
same. I'm like,
because there's some situations where he's overdoing it, some situations where he's underdoing it, and some situations where you're like,
I don't
right.
know. Yeah.
What was the choice going on here?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. Like the bit when they get pulled up the first time and there was and the guy called him the N-word and he's like, you shouldn't call each other, we couldn't call each other that because of all that stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're trying to do here. And like so parts of it I felt believable he was saying. There's parts of like you're overacting, dude. Like it's too much.
I don't know if also it's because when you're in a high state of panic and you don't know what's going on, so you just kind of start blabbing. Right?
Blabbing, yeah.
And I was like, maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. For some reason, he was the one to watch for me because I was like, what's he gonna do next?
Yeah, because the same like when he kind of disappeared, I was like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. He brought me entertainment.
Yeah, because like not saying RVD's a stiff actor, but.
Yeah. It's just like no, but he's predictable,
Yes.
Not even as the character, as the person, as what they're gonna do next. Where this guy, not saying he's wild, unpredictable, but it's just more like as the actor's choice of what I'm gonna do as a particular scene.
Yeah, and especially like once we kind of establish that he's ex-military guy, like okay, there's not much depth to his character, is there? He's just he's gonna do the impossible somehow all the time. All right, sure.
Yeah. And not to knock RVD either, but can I believe a guy like that in this movie, this character, is the best of the best of whatever.
Yeah.
Do I believe whatever they said he was?
That he could make it through to become a Navy that good, because when you hit like again, this is me thinking of RVD as a character, and like from what you go, like even he kind of says like he's an underachiever, like there's so much more he could do, but he doesn't because he can't be bothered. And knowing that goes to films like I can't detach you from this character because there's nothing different between this character. You're dressed the same, you talk the same.
It's actually funny because like we mentioned the Miz before, right?
Yeah.
And there's a certain level of how they portray the Miz in WWE, and that's what you think. In the Marine, even though it's detached, you kind of think, okay, that's the level of where the Miz is.
Yeah.
I've already put in my head. I've typecast the actor, not the character.
The actor, yeah.
So I assume they're on a relative power level.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first Marine, John Cena was Super Cena, and then in the movie he was also Super Cena.
Yeah. But at least with the Miz,
that was in 2005.
Oh yeah, it was, isn't it? But at least with the Miz, like when you see the first Marine with him, and it's like okay, but then because he kind of builds that character, you kind of can detach them from each other. Like, oh, okay.
The scenarios that he finds himself in, like if he's a bodyguard doing security and stuff, and you're like, okay, I believe it.
I believe it. Yeah.
But relative to it,
Yeah.
He's competent at what he does.
Yeah, he's competent to keep someone alive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But like RVD,
Wait. So you said you enjoyed this film.
I did enjoy it about this one? Because it was so random and made no sense.
Okay.
Like it's just, and the whole random plot twist out of nowhere and things like, wait, is that really a plot twist? You know what I mean? That like we said, that the sun thing, like you could have just said it's the sun.
It's trying to be good, but not, and you should maybe try a bit less.
Yes.
I understand like slasher films. I know you don't like them, but I like them. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They keep to a relative level, and you're like, yeah, okay, fine, because we know the checkpoints we need to hit.
Yeah.
Right? This film is like, it's written a certain way, and then it's like, oh yeah, the twist here, that, and it's like, yeah, but you need none of that, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, I don't know why any of this happened.
Oh, and it's got a theme song of you're on the wrong side of town. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, it's at the thing, yeah. It's all like,
yeah, they do it twice. I think they play at the beginning and then they play at the end when the credits roll as well.
But did you notice Viscera was in it, Big Daddy V?
Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot to mention, King Mabel.
Yeah.
Who RVD then. So when they surround him in the gas station.
Yeah.
And he's kind of beating them all up, but not really. And he takes down Big Daddy V first.
Yeah. And then pours the petrol. He's like,
yeah. I was like, okay.
I was like, this is a quick turn. Yeah.
yeah. Gonna burn everyone down. All right, okay.
Sure, if you want. All right.
Yeah. I mean, like all these people, these gangbangers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
You know what? They fear for their own lives, so fair enough. You know,
Yeah.
if you're covered in gasoline and then someone's gonna threaten to throw. Yeah, you're not gonna start running at them because you know what it is when you're in a mass group and you're gonna beat someone up. Yeah, you think you're invincible. Yeah, as soon as the tables turn.
But you know what's funny about that? Like when you think about it now, right? When I was thinking about it, I was like, just think about it. I was like, so if he did set him alight, they're in a petrol station. They're all dead, even him.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna go.
Yeah. But I think he was probably
again. You don't think about it at that time, do you?
Well, no. He was probably banking on them wanting to survive themselves.
Yeah.
Rather than going at him for the bounty. In which case, if no one survives, that's fine for Van Damme. I guess.
Van Damme. Yeah. Oh.
Well. Yeah. He was banking on the criminals are superstitious and cowardly lot.
Yes. Yeah. But you know what? Like, watching this film as well, right? You can kind of tell there wasn't a higher budget and it did what they could.
No.
And it's
that's probably why there's so little action scenes like in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't want to say action. I just mean like you could have skirmishes here and there. You don't need to have fights or whatever it is, but just some level of tension. It's just like even when the bounty starts, it's in certain specific areas where it's just like, yeah, okay, this bounty is only for these small amount of people in this particular group.
Yeah.
These people have a radio to hear from the bounty. I don't know. Because have you seen The Warriors? 1974, I think it was.
1979, you mean?
Oh, 79, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah.
How many gangs did the Warriors have to go through to get back to Cody?
Like 100. I mean, like,
right? Yeah. Exactly. These bounties, right? And Van Damme's just like fighting. I don't want to say necessarily the same gang over and over again, but it's just they're not very distinguishable as groups.
Yeah, they're not. It's like random, like randomly generated like gangs. Like, okay.
Yeah. AI gangs.
The AI gangs. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
The only thing as well, like watching this as well, I kind of see like, Batista's got acting potential because obviously this is before he went proper Hollywood, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what he was like. When he was on screen and stuff, and the things he was saying, I was like, I like this. I like Batista. He's good at this. But then when we get into another film later, I was like, oh, okay.
Right. But Batista's got massive miles of charisma, more than Van Damme in this.
Yeah.
Like, when Batista was on the screen, like you said, I was like, I want to watch this guy. I want to watch this guy do more. Once they met him in halfway through the film, I'm like, okay, is he coming along for the rest of the adventure? Nah, he was like only another 10 minutes in the film.
And then that was it. Before we go back to Bautista, there's one bit I thought was hilarious. So, after RVD, when the guy gets RVD's daughter and he got her tied up, for some reason I was saying on a lamppost, but it wasn't. And that's when he does the whole thing about my son, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he snipes all the people to get in because, this is where he's a military guy. And then when he get let go, right, and they run down the hill, how come they make it down the hill way faster than the guys on a motorbike? Even though, right, they're going straight down the hill. They're on a motorbike. right, going say 20, 30 miles per hour, they're humans, so the max speed they're going is like 50 miles per hour, whatever, down the street. The motorbike's still gonna get there before them. And then how he finds his daughter in the dust in the bin doesn't make any sense either. Like, I'm gonna randomly look in the bin. There you are. Like,
yeah.
What?
Convenience of the plot, right?
Yeah.
Should have opened the bins, right? And see some other random stuff first, and then finally find his daughter. Turn it into a sort of a black comedy.
Or even when it made more sense, right? If she thought everyone's gone and looked and got out, then he was there. Like, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, that. Yeah. I was like, that's writing really weird. I don't get it. But yeah.
So as you can tell, I didn't like it, but you somehow were entertained by it.
I enjoyed it. It's probably because it's the first time I've seen it, and I was like, okay, this is.
Would you watch it again?
Different. In about 2 years, probably. I want to watch it again. Because I remember back in the day, like, a mutual friend of ours, Timothy, was like, "Yeah, this film, man." Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, and then I don't know why I never watched it. Just never got around to doing it. And this probably when I was big into like wrestling movies and stuff, or things involving wrestling and stuff. So I don't know why I never watched it.
I watched it when it came on Sky, the first time, and I was like,
That's enough.
I didn't need to watch it again. Go know how bad it is. Yeah. Then I watched it again just because you were gonna watch it. Yeah. Okay.
Glad I finally did.
Yeah. So you said a film that you didn't like that you expected to like. Was that Money Plane?
Yes.
Okay, which we are speaking of next, right?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Well, okay. Before I recap the plot, did you not like the plot? Is that why?
No, it's just the film itself. The plot was alright, but
yeah, because I was saying, look, the plot is a good idea. Whether the execution of it is another thing, right?
Yeah.
But Edge, your boy Edge, starts off as some like a code break. A person who could break into whatever it is, like a thief, professional thief. And then Kelsey Grammer double deals him and says, "You owe me because you didn't get the paint that I asked you to get. Therefore, you must go and steal the money from the money plane, right? You got to go in there, pretend you're high gamblers, because that's how you get into this. That's what the money plane is for.
Yeah.
Steal the money from the money plane and give it back to me, and then you don't owe me jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out, of course, Kelsey Grammer stole the painting beforehand, so then Edge was deliberately going to get caught, and then Edge and his gang of miscreants got to get on the money plane, do whatever they need to do, and then and then Denise Richards was in it as well
for like all of 2 seconds or whatever. Yeah.
Edge's wife, not Beth Phoenix.
No.
I have to say, what was good in this film is also, I mean, I was entertained by it, right? Whether it's good or not, it's one of those things where it's almost like B-movie camp.
Yeah.
There's some over the top. There's some stereotyping going on here. Like, as you know, you got people that being meanies and whatever traditional. You got the female gang member with Edge, right? And she looks built. And she's not huge or anything like, but she looked like you know this lady works out, right?
Yeah.
And then so she's got to be like the air hostess and to get on the money plane, and then she's got to do a sequence where she pretends to seduce the guy, and then she fights him. And I'm like, I buy that. From her build, I buy that she can.
It's
and there's some humorous segments in it, but you get the sleazy people and whatever, and then you got the random. The alligators. So the black guy, the tech guy.
Yeah.
Right, the nerdy tech guy. He somehow is winning this stuff because he doesn't know what's going on. I'm not saying beginner's luck, but he doesn't, because he's got no data to go against. They ask him, "Oh, how long do you think this will last?" Right?
Yeah.
I didn't tell him what it is.
Yeah.
And then he's like, 17 minutes or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out it's a guy who's tied up and he's in like the pool with alligators, and they're like, "How long is this guy gonna last before he dies?" That's part of the thing with the money.
The bets, like, okay. Like, that's.
Like, no one's likable. No one's meant to be likable except for the thieves, right? Even though there are people on the money plane who are professionals, right?
Yeah.
So when they get robbed of their money, you don't care.
Yeah.
You think they deserve it, yeah? And then when Kelsey Grammer gets caught double dealing, and then the people who run the money plane are like, "Well, let's just see how long people have bets. You're all getting your money back because it's insurance, and we'll take the money back from Kelsey Grammer, But as a side bet, how long do you think he's going to last against all the people we're going to send against him? And then you have to see the last shot of Kelsey Grammer. He pulls out a shotgun and he starts firing at the screen.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't know. This film, right? To me, it felt like it dragged. And like,
oh, okay. Strangely, go on.
And a lot of it, like the portrayal of certain people, is like unbelievable. It's like you're saying, like the meanie people, like extremely mean, or like super like sexist and stuff.
They're I wouldn't say they're unbelievable, right? But they're more like they're the stock characters. They've just copied and pasted in.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to act that way.
Yeah. Or it's like, the stereotype of someone think that person would be how they writ it. Like, this person would be overly sexual towards this woman. Stuff like that. You're like, okay, it's uncomfortable. The kind of things this guy's saying.
Yeah. But
right,
then you're meant to hate the guy because you're meant to see. Beat him up as well. So.
Yeah, but it's too cartoonish. I mean, like.
Yeah. But that's why I was entertaining. I was like, these people, right? It's like, what kind of do they know the type of film that they're in, and that's why they're acting the way they act? And I choose to believe yes.
And like the thing is for me though, right? If this film was like an 18 or whatever, and it was like some like one of those like PG-13 sort of movies, then I'll kind of buy it a bit more. People being like cartoonish, but it's like 18 and stuff. Some of the violence and stuff are like that's a bit doesn't suit.
It's 18.
I think. Well, I assume it's 18 because like the blood and like people getting shot in the head and things like that.
Oh, maybe it's 15.
Probably 15.
There wasn't a huge amount of swearing, by the way, and there wasn't a huge amount of like it wasn't bloody gore or anything like that.
Yeah.
Could have been a 12A.
Probably, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it'd be 12A because you couldn't use F. Probably 15, but yeah. But either way, and I don't know, and it felt like to me as well, right? They had Edge for like 2 days because the bits.
He was in a lot of scenes. So if they've managed to film everything he had in 2 days.
But like a lot of scenes on his own, like the whole bit when, because I thought he'd be the one doing stuff on the plane and stuff, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna hijack the cockpit and then that's it.
Maybe they have him for 5 days.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So I was like, okay, maybe that's probably what I didn't like. Is like I expect him to be in it more until the end.
That's fair.
And there's lots of like movie mistakes, like obvious ones, like because like you know when the woman ends up killing the pervy sexy guy, the pervy sex guy, right?
Yeah.
Like she gets the bottles and she stabs him a couple of times. You see the blood bit, and then pull back to another scene where she's like beating him up. There's no blood.
Yeah.
Where she stabbed him, and then she kills him. Then there's blood again. Like, okay, so you've shot this in reverse order. I get that, but couldn't someone pick this up when you was editing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like that. I mean, I'm not defending in that case, but there's many a movie mistake as well.
Yeah.
And as you know, because when you're editing stuff, sometimes what happens is
just only shot you got.
You edit that section and you're like, it slips your mind. When you put something back in afterwards.
Yeah. You're like, I'll come back to it. You can't forget. Yeah.
I'm not defending it. I'm saying that should be because you should have had some like your assistant editor then catch it or whatever. But
and then there's another one, but I can't remember.
But by the way, this movie was probably done in 2 weeks, like you're saying, right? Edge is probably there for 5 days of it, and then the other 5 days they doing the rest of the shots.
But the thing that makes me laugh about this as well, right? Because I didn't know till when you showed me like the poster for it. It was an Apple TV show, like film.
Yeah.
It was like, I thought this must be the early days of Apple TV where they didn't like care about budgets for anything. It's like, just make this film. It's fine.
Say, as much as I did think this film was entertaining, it is a cheap movie.
yeah. Especially like again, like Kelsey Grammer, they probably shot all his stuff one day.
In that
his garden.
Airbnb mansion that they rented out, right?
Yeah.
And then they got the people who are on the money plane on the in whatever interior they actually had, whether it was the actual plane or not, that looks like a casino. Because I'm like, it was not a particularly big plane. Set, right?
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah, shot them all then, and then the outside scenes where Edge is trying to rob the museum or whatever it is at the beginning with their little shootout in their van.
Yeah.
And then like okay, Thomas Jane was in it as well.
Yeah. For all of like 2 minutes, but yeah.
It's like one of those movies where people do in between other movies to make to make sure their money doesn't dry up or something like that.
Or it's kind of like they were filming something before, and because that was on their way home, like, I'll pop there, quickly do this, and then
exactly. Maybe Tom Machine was like, you know what, I need to buy a new car, so if it's not as much,
it's like,
let me. Oh, you're gonna pay me $50,000? Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. My kitchen needs redoing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or something like that, right?
Oh. But did you know, right, as well? It took me because when you watch the film, it said like producer and directing that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the director was the guy who was the I want to say he shot himself, the Russian roulette guy.
Yeah.
And he also played he played two roles in that film. He was the guy who was in charge of the casino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Andrew Lawrence.
All right.
Yeah, and he is the brother of Joey Lawrence, the guy who from Blossom. Oh, and that guy also was in. Did you ever hear about a show called Serbo Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad?
I have heard about it.
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
He was in that. Yeah, it's like some weird American wannabe knockoff version of Power Rangers and VR Troopers. Yeah, so yeah, and he's up. Their younger brother's in it as well. He was the guy who was in the desert doing the thing for him. Yeah.
Okay.
Which that looked.
That guy, the other tech guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
no wonder why he was
looks...
only in it for a very short amount of time. Okay.
Yeah, and if you watch it right, those scenes with him in the desert, you could tell it's like they added a filter to make it like it was dark outside. It looks so weird.
Yeah. By the way, how did you get into that
tangent?
Yeah.
Because I saw the name, I was like, I know that name, and when I saw both their faces, like I know both those guys, and they're
my goodness. What have you watched with these people in before?
Lots of things, sadly.
Oh my goodness.
They had a show together.
Cheapness as well.
Well, back day when because they were like child stars ish, so back then it was in more prominent things, and then and you're like, you guys still.
I have to say, cool. I don't think this was not a WWE production though.
No, it's Apple somehow involved in it, but I think Apple just bought it to put on their streaming service. I think.
Yeah. So, how do you rate Edge's acting ability? Is this the only thing you've seen with Edge in that he's acted in?
No, I've seen lots of things Edge acted in.
So, Vikings? Was he in Vikings?
No, I haven't watched Vikings, but I keep hearing he's good in that.
Becky Lynch also in that, I believe.
Yes. He was in. What was it called?
That TV series.
Haven. Yeah.
Haven. That's it.
Yeah, he was good in that.
He had a main lead role, right, in season 2.
Yeah.
From season 2. Yeah.
Because he started as just a reoccurring, then he got like a huge role.
Yeah.
He was in The Flash for like a minute.
Oh yeah. Atlantic Smasher.
Yeah. He's in quite a few things. He's in that new Percy Jackson TV show, which I keep meaning to watch.
Is he Poseidon?
No, he's Ares, the god of war.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw a clip of him. He's pretty good in that.
Yeah,
he's in other. I can't remember.
When Ares appears because he's God of War, does Metalingus play as well?
Should do. Honest. That'd be awesome if it did. Because apparently he can get that song. He can get the rights to that film dirt cheap because he's friends with the band. That's why he has it in AEW. Yeah. Yeah. There's other. I think he was all right in it. I just wish I've preferred if he was doing more.
Okay. But, so you for some reason you didn't like this film?
No. It just.
No. Did you not like it, or did you expect to enjoy it more? Because they're two different kind of things.
I think I probably expected more, but then I think as soon as I saw Kelsey Grammer acting in the first scenes, he's like, no, this film's gonna be this.
Yeah, but he was acting hammy and over the top, and I was like, this is the tone of the movie.
Yeah, but
because
for some reason
the lady was acting cold and like the Baroness would be.
Yeah,
I would expect.
Yeah, but for some reason.
Cold and detached is what I'm looking for.
I can't. Whenever I see, I don't know. Like maybe it's me because I expect like a certain like level of acting from Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
And because he was so, maybe that's why I was like, oh.
Well,
okay.
no, he's above what you. No. Let's just say his acting was below what you expected because you expected to play it straight, right? And he played it like a ham.
Yeah, but too hammy.
Yeah.
Too hammy. Yeah.
Which then, well, I that's. When I see people doing that, and I'm like, they know what movie they're in. I know what movie I'm watching. Therefore,
yeah, but I don't know. Like, maybe because
what it is as well. It's funny enough. It's like if most people are acting like that in a film, and then you get the one person trying to play it straight and proper, they ruin the film.
Yeah. But maybe it's because
the one person actually doing a good job makes the tone go weird.
I think it might be because like the people, like, because not everyone was being hammy, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
It's like even like the main cast, not a lot of them were being happy. It was like all the weird like sub characters. You're like, oh, okay.
I think to a certain level, being hammy, when you have campy stuff going on, then bad acting kind of is allowed within it.
Yeah.
Because when I see the Jason films, I'm like, some people can't, some people are acting over the top. It's wild in tone, right? But that just makes it something that you can't keep your eyes off for my sake, yeah? Whereas not for you.
I don't know. It may be. I don't know. Maybe because I saw on the poster, it said Apple TV. Maybe I had high expectations for it to be like, prestige cinema. But no.
What I do want to watch on Apple TV, which I haven't seen yet, is because I watched the first 2 episodes and then at my sister's, so I never got to see the rest of it. Hijack with Idris Elba.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Like
season 1, by the way, the one on the plane. Because there's season 2 where they're on the train.
And because from what I've heard, because my mom, I got Apple TV just so my mom could watch it, right?
Yeah.
And then from what I heard from it was really good.
Yeah.
And she wants to know, because she hasn't watched season 2 yet, because I only just started. She wants to know, how does he get from that to there? I was like, that's a good point. How do you go from one situation like that to kind of the same situation on? Is your luck that bad? But,
random as well. Random, and this is not a plug. It's just something like we were bringing up Hijack, right? Have you seen Red Eye?
Yes. That's a Liam Neeson one, right?
No.
Wait.
You're thinking of Non-Stop. That's the Liam Neeson one. I'm not talking about the Cillian Murphy, Rachel McAdams film from 2005. Not that one either. Red Eye is it came out 2 years ago. I think the first season on ITV.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like I never watched it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think your mum might enjoy that as well. Then if she's liking Hijack, it's like a murder on a plane sort of thing, but not really. It's like a conspiracy. Yeah. Going on.
Yeah.
On the plane, and then on season 2 they flipped the script where instead of the cops being on the plane and the conspiracy going on there, right?
Yeah.
She's on the ground, but then the politicians or wherever they are, the high uppers, they're the ones on the plane trying to get to one location, but it's got a bomb in it now, so that's why it's Red Eye as well. So I wonder how they're going to change the gimmick for season 3.
Yeah. Now they're on a boat or something.
But then there's got to be something to do with pain. Otherwise, why would it be called Red Eye?
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
But so it's like you say, how can it happen the same quite twice, like in Hijack season 1 and 2, But then Bruce Willis even points this out in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Christmas Day twice.
Yeah, but at least he acknowledges it. You know what I mean? I think with like things like that, if the person acknowledges it, I'm fine. Yeah. Because like.
By the way, why? How come you haven't watched Hijack?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea because I keep meaning that I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I probably ain't not just watching it now. To be fair.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I say we'll have to do that at some point. The thing is, though, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go to my sister's to watch the rest of it. Like, there's 8 episodes, right?
I think it's 8 or 6.
Yeah.
It's 8 or 6.
And then I'm gonna watch the season 2, so I'm gonna spend like a weekend there if I'm gonna do that. But then what am I gonna do? Just sit down and rot in the chair while I'm watching it? Like, maybe some food, maybe a sandwich. You know what I mean?
It's true. And how do you get?
And what if they don't want to watch it? What if they want to watch something? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna maybe have to sign up for Apple free trial and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you get because I had it for 7 days of free trial, and then I over like just before Christmas, and then I kept it over Christmas obviously because of my whole injury and stuff. And then, but saying that, there's.
But you didn't see Money Train on it. I mean, Money Plane on it that time.
Like it weren't until after like because I still have Apple TV. I was like, I could just watch it on Apple TV, but But Money Plane. Sorry. Oh, I wonder how come they never did a sequel. But yeah.
Oh, you mean because there's Money Train? There is Money Train.
Yep, with Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. And Jennifer Lopez.
Not White Man Can't Jump, which also has them as well.
Yep. Which I remember someone tried to tell me that Money Train was a sequel to that. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. No. How do you go from being basketball players to like expert like international fees? But okay, sure, whatever. All right.
Yeah. So just to tag on the end of that, right? Watching Your Boy Edge, I was trying to get a movie so we could watch for my boy Christian Cage, And this movie we could not find, right? It's called Dark Rising, and it's the tagline is "Bring Your Battle Axe," right? And I think, though I'm not sure, I saw a clip where Christian got he got given the Prettier,
Yeah.
and it killed him. yeah. In this, but I'm not sure if it was this or something else. That's why I was like, let's watch this one. But we couldn't find it. This one I think we found the sequels and the TV series and stuff like that, but I couldn't find the one with Christian in it. So we were like,
We'll do another Bautista film.
Yeah. So then we went to decide to watch a film with your boy, your uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. Called Heist. Now, did you enjoy this film? Didn't you enjoy this film? What do you think of it?
At first, because I didn't even know this was a film until he was like, wait, what? And because I didn't see Bautista until like way into it, and I was like, how is this? Who's the rest of it?
Oh, you just sitting there waiting for him to come along?
Yeah. No, the thing is, I didn't know who was in it at all. I
thought he appeared in the first 15 minutes.
I think, or I say 20 minutes something, but I thought, because I didn't legit, I didn't know anything about this film whatsoever. So when I saw, was it Dean Morgan? What's his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, this should be a good film because I like him. And then I was like, is he? And then I was sitting there, I was like, is he a wrestler? Because he's not a wrestler. I would know that. And then when Bautista showed, I was like, oh, okay, cool, all right. And see Al Pacino in it. Is it Al Pacino?
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, sorry.
No, Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
You're mixing up your old white guys.
Yeah, old Italian white guys, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, this could be interesting then, because he normally doesn't. He's not like other people who just do things just for money.
Yeah.
So
except that it seems like in this he did.
And it did, yeah.
Yeah.
And this film,
okay,
I did quite enjoy it.
So this film has Robert De Niro, as you said, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right?
Yep.
Dave Bautista, Kate Bosworth in it, right?
Yep.
Somehow managed to get on the cover, by the way.
Yeah.
And Bautista did not, even though she's got one scene with Robert De Niro in it, right?
Yeah.
Gina Carano's in it.
Yep.
Acting okay, I suppose, right?
Yeah, best as she could do. Not been bad or anything, but she.
Yeah,
we know her lane.
yeah. And Morris Chestnut, I don't know if you know who he is.
Yes. Yep.
Which I'm like, no, hold on a minute. He seems a bit miscast here as the gang, like the guy who, not as a security or bodyguard, but like the heartless,
unhinged dude. Yeah.
If it was, what's the other guy? The guy who played Luke Cage?
Copeland. Yeah.
If it was him, only because they have the similar look, and not only just because they're both black, because they have the similar look. Yeah, I would like. Yeah, I could get it. Yeah,
I can buy it more from him.
He's just like a harder edge version of Luke Cage.
Yeah, and like, cause that actor Morris Chestnut, I kind of always see him in like. When you play stuff, he's kind of like the elegant sort of smart. You know what I mean?
Yes,
he's
exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but there's a series called Watson where he's John Watson. Alternate universe John Watson as well because he's black, right? But even when it was, and it's not a sequel to Elementary, which had Johnny Lee Miller as Sherlock, because it had Joan Watson, which was Lucy Liu, even though it's done kind of by the same people ish.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But like that sort of role suits him.
Yeah.
Whereas there's and then it also does Zach Morris, aka Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
They've got
it's cool.
name value in it.
Yeah. Like it didn't seem like low budget, like Money Plane. So I was like, okay, this film.
Yeah. I enjoyed it because it was like once they got on the bus.
Yes.
And the situation going, it's like, oh, you know, it's a decent hostage situation going on here.
Yeah.
You know, there's tension and stuff like that. But then you got the corrupt people, how's it going to end, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
And not to say, if it was a cheaper film, then you'd be like, it's more predictable, yeah?
Yeah,
There's certain avenues of, okay, this is going to happen, right? But it's just like, how's it going to end up as well?
Yeah, it's not...
the lady who got on the bus at the beginning, who was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then Jeffrey Dean Morgan, when they go and take the plane, the bus hostage.
Yeah.
And he keeps on putting her out and stuff, and then to get her off the plane or stuff like that. And then when she, not the plane, the bus. Yeah. And then when they take her to, because they're like, okay, we'll exchange this for that, as in hostages for people for fuel, because we need fuel.
Yeah.
Leave the pregnant lady. You know, make sure the pregnant lady leaves. So Bautista's trying to hold on to her because he's like, no, she could be more valuable hostage. He's like, no, but you got a pregnant lady here, yeah? Do you think they're gonna, you know, that actually gives them more incentive to go and come in?
Yeah.
Right. And then when she says, when she's at the police station, they're interviewing her, and after she's answered the questions, please, I've got to go somewhere. Are we finished? Yeah. Is this all good? Yeah. And that's like halfway through the film. So I'm like, even though I've seen it before, I forgot. But I was like, no, there's something. If she didn't say she was in a rush, right?
Yeah.
Then I would have been like, okay, maybe she's just a side character. But because Jeffrey Dean Morgan's daughter needs money by this particular point for her medical whatever it is, I'm like, okay, to that. And at the end, where Gina Carano figures out where Jeffrey Dean Morgan's daughter is, in which hospital and stuff, and she sees this lady who's no longer pregnant because she's hid the money in her pregnant belly.
Yeah.
And she walks towards her, looks at her, they look at each other. Gina Carano picks up a piece of gum or whatever it is on the, like, a stick of gum on the thing, jig, and she just kind of turns around like, all right.
Oh, I never saw anything. Yeah. Like, oh. So the basic, I forgot to say the basic plot line of this film.
Yeah.
So it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, his name, right? Yeah. Yeah. He is Robert De Niro, is retiring from whatever he does. It's already displayed at this point. And then, so he's having his party, and then Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Von, that's his name, right? Goes up to him and is like, yeah, can I speak to you? He's like, nah, not today. And then kind of walks off. It's like, cool. All right. And then it kind of, you kind of find out that Jeffrey Dean Morgan's daughter has got some incurable disease. Well, she got a disease, but he can't afford to do the payments. So as of tomorrow, they got to take off the list. And he's like, you can't do this to my daughter. She's going to die, blah, blah. And then Doc's like, hey, those are the breaks. And he's like, okay. I'll get you that money by 7 o'clock in 3 days by 7 a.m. He's like, okay, if you can. So then he goes to Bautista. I can't remember. I don't actually know their relationship in this.
No, I think they're co-workers.
Oh, okay. So then he goes up to him and is like, I got this plan to rob this guy. Of 3 mil, we all split it this way, and I've got a perfect way of doing it. Do this, this, and this. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll do this. But if this goes wrong, we've got to do this and that. It's like, okay, cool.
I found it funny as well when they were at the diner doing the thingamajig, right? The plan, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan grabs the salt. And he's like, so this is the money, right? And then the guy, like, one of the guys, the random guy's like, no. Shouldn't the sugar be the money? Because
Yeah, and you're like...
I was like, okay, a bit random, but fair enough.
Fair enough.
I expect it.
Some people's minds work differently, I guess.
Yeah. And then when the lady comes with all the food to put it down, they're like, no, because they're gonna ruin the plan out on the table. Just come back in 5 minutes.
It was, and then that happens. But now, I mean, backtrack slightly. Jeffrey Morgan has a meeting with Al Pacino. Damn it, Robert De Niro, and he's like, so can you lend me? Could you give me 300 grand because my daughter? Blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, now you want my money. Before, you was like my second man, and then you had a kid and got married. Now you changed. Nah, dude, go away. And then that's when Morris Chestnut comes in. He goes, oh, who's this guy? He goes, oh, he used to be you before he found religion, had a kid or whatever. So yeah, he wants money from me. Screw this guy. So then go back to they do the plan, and then they do the heist, right? And it all goes wrong, and then that's when they run out where they are, and then to get away, to jump on a public bus, and then this is when all the plan ensues, where one of them gets shot, and then Bautista starts losing it.
Yeah. Straight
under
away.
pressure, yeah.
Crack.
And we meet Gina Carrera, where he's on the phone to her. It's like, lady, you got to stop this, please. Yeah.
It's kind of funny as well how they got into contact, because they've hijacked the bus, right? And Gina Carano just happened to be the cop on the beat at the time.
On the beat at the time, yeah.
Yeah. So when she drives up near the bus, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's like, okay, the cop's here, right? She can see us, yeah. And then he goes, who's got a phone? Who's got a phone? And some random lady like got a phone. He goes, what's your number? And he gets her lipstick, writes the number on the side of the bus that Gina Carano can then call them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And so then they kind of build up a rapport from that, and Bautista starts losing it, and then they get put on TV, and this is when Robert De Niro calls up Zach Morrison. He's like, "Hey Zach, I know you've graduated from Saved by the Bell, and you're a corrupt police now. I don't know your backstory because probably something to do with Slate or taking your girlfriend. But anyway, let's you need to get in charge of this, and you get the money, blah blah blah." So then he kind of gets involved.
Well, that's a late twist though.
Yeah, late twist. Yeah.
Yeah, because Zach Morris goes in there. And as though he's playing it straight, and then later on you realise he's caught up with the Nero.
Yeah,
stuff,
De Niro.
Because he shoots someone else, one of the what's it called? One of the heist members.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's the one that's bleeding out. Yeah, and then so they try all that, and they're like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." He gets kicked off the bus, and then that's when Gina Carrera finds out more about Jeffrey Dean Morgan's daughter. And goes visit her, and he's like, "Hey, like I'm on your side, I know you're not a bad guy. Because why all this is all happening? He's doing good things to prove that he's not a bad. Well, I want to say proves not a bad guy, but things that if someone was evil wouldn't do. It's we got to care for these people on the bus, because they're just innocent bystanders. But Batista's like, no, got to kill them all." And
yep. And then in the end, where he's about to shoot the bus driver, where he hears a gunshot, and then the news anchor's saying, "Unfortunately, there's been a murder on the, someone's got killed on the bus and stuff like that." You don't see what's going on. You see Jeffrey Dean Morgan looking all sullen and everything like that. Yeah. And then when it switches shot, you see the bus driver still alive, and you're like, "Okay, what happened?" And you see Bautista on the floor. Yeah,
because he's talking to someone on the phone, and he hangs up, then he starts going mad because he killed someone, which he didn't want to do, innit? Yeah. I just thought, okay, that's pretty. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that twist. Yeah.
Yep. And then when they capture Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like when he thinks he's got away with it at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
And when they have that look where one of the hostages is looking at him as he walks away, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, because he's dressed up in the police thing with jig, and he looks back, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah. And then he goes to the garage to meet up the people to drop away some money.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me just sign it.
Yeah, sure. And then he drops. So, going back a tiny bit, because they're like, he's like, "What do I do?" And the bus driver's like, "I've got an idea." And then he goes to him, "Okay, I need you to repair the bus, all right? And then I'll drive all the way to wherever. Don't follow me."
Yeah.
And once I get to my place, I'll let the last hostage go. So like, okay, and that's like you said when they all get off and all that. And then it's the bus driver. So the bus driver driving off, and then Zach Morrison and Morris Chestnut follow the bus and then they get to the last stop, and then Zach Morrison goes into the bus, and the bus driver's like, "Can I help you?" And it's like, that's when you see the whole thing, like, oh, he was never there, all that stuff, innit?
Funny about it. Let me just correct you. You keep on calling him Zach Morrison when he's just Zach Morris.
Zach Morris, it's all the same.
Every time I'm thinking, where's he getting Zach Morrison from? Is it from Jim Morrison? John Morrison.
Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Don't know why I keep saying that.
But it's just because, because I'm sure. I mean, if there's any Saved by the Bell fans listening,
I know, it's so angry at me.
The original series or reboot, they're gonna blaze you in the comments.
Yeah, well, he didn't reboot.
Slater didn't steal his girl.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
By the way, did you watch Saved by the Bell, the first series? Yeah.
Yes.
And then you watch Saved by the Bell, the new series.
I watched. I think it's called. Yeah, I watched that as well. Yeah, and then I watched
Saved by the Bell, the college years.
Yes.
Then you would have known they had the Saved by the Bell, the wedding. Did you watch that?
Yes.
Because that's when he gets married to Kelly.
Yeah.
So you just erased this stuff out of your mind.
Dude, I haven't seen it in like 20 odd years. I just forgot. Because I kept meaning to see the reboot.
I mean, I was just not to be panicky and stuff. Is that Morrison?
I don't know why I kept saying that. I think because Morrison just rolls off the tongue to like John Morrison, just rolls off the tongue. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. So I like this film.
Yeah.
I kind of knew what it was going to be. It's a heist on a bus. It's actually called Bus 657 or something like that, whatever the bus number is in other markets.
Okay.
Yeah. Once Countdown was also called 6:52 p.m. or something like that, or whatever it is. The time in other markets. Yeah. So.
Because the ending, the ending was a bit weird, but I did like it.
Yeah.
Because the bus bit, so they all go to the bus and they're going. Did they kill the bus driver?
No, they didn't.
Oh, so they just
That's
let him
when
go.
Bautista got shot instead.
No, when the bus driver drove it to that the point. Yeah.
Yeah. So you mean? I don't think they did. I think they just held it up, but they cut it off, so you never know.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jeff D. Morgan was able to say enough of a sob story that he either convinced everyone on the bus, right?
Yeah.
That it's all right, or he's like, "Here you go, take 2G and keep your mouth
I reckon
shut."
it's something like that,
You
isn't
know,
it?
each person on the bus, take 2G, man. Just keep your mouth
Because
shut.
one of them would have snitched on him, right? I'm just saying, like, one
I
of them
would say
snitched.
as well for that time and inconvenience, 2G. Okay,
I'll
fine.
take
No,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Like the only people that died were the
Bad
people that
that were
yeah.
bad people, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, so like he gets there and they're like, "Where's my money?" He's like, "Oh, you're too late." Then he tells all the plan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Morris Chestnut's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And then Robert De Niro has a change of mind because of the conversation he had with his daughter earlier, which is like, okay. And then that's just it. He's like, okay, you can go. He's like, wait, what? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
But it was good. It's like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But you could have had this change of mind before all these people got murdered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Morris Chestnut went around killing loads of people before that happened.
Yeah.
It's to do this. So it's like,
and they kill Zach Morris as well,
yeah.
like you say, and then like you say, Robert De Niro decides to grow a heart finally.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, look, man could have just given him money and this whole film would have never happened.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But if you're not going to do that, yeah.
That's what I was like, okay. But I get it. Like,
Yeah.
it could have, I don't know, it could have just been like, explain it better. But it's a good film.
Like, Zach Morris was a double crosser, he deserved to die.
Yeah, he deserved it. Yeah.
Morris Chestnut was a mad dog.
A sociopath. Yeah, he was like a psychopath. So yeah, I guess he had to die.
So he deserved to die, but it's just like, okay. I mean, fair enough. If, like you're saying, they beat up a bunch of people and they didn't kill him.
Yeah.
You know.
Then it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Like you still got death on your conscience. Like.
Yeah. So that's the thing is if Robert De Niro is like find that guy or whatever it is by any means, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just give him license to do crazy stuff.
To do it. So you're as bad as him.
Yeah.
But and then I thought he was gonna kill himself because
you know why? No, because because Robert De Niro talked to his daughter Kate Bosworth, and then suddenly, it convinced him like, "Shut up, man." As if, not saying that one conversation, well, the rift of their familial relationship. It's just like, okay, you're being a bit heavy-handed there, yeah.
Yeah.
He's already got to the point too far now.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's a bit too far. I guess because he said, once I kill you, you're going to go to your daughter. And he's like, he's got a daughter, I got a daughter. That's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
Yeah, but he had a daughter from the beginning of the film.
From the beginning.
Money for. Like,
exactly. Shouldn't you have been in that from then? Because the whole reason you're kind of upset because you invite your daughter to your retirement thing. She's like, nah, dude, I don't want to be none of part of it.
Yeah.
But isn't then you'd be like, he's got a daughter and he left his life of crime to be a good parent. Maybe I should do this after 30 years of being a parent. But nah. And 300 grand is nothing to him as well. It's like, no, you can't have 300 grand. I'm going to let you. Yeah, it's stupid. It's like, the worst thing is like, I can't say stupid Ryan. I say this a lot. It's like real world thinking in a way because you see these things happen. Yeah.
Yeah, like reality is unrealistic. That's what they call it sometimes.
yeah. And it's like, I can see someone actually doing this in real life. So it's not like.
It's like, it's like, in the zombie apocalypse, if you get bit, right?
Yeah.
People don't tell people, right? Or and as we know from COVID, right?
Yeah.
That happened. Some people deny the existence of it and stuff like that. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I'm comparing it to films where people will say this is not real, that's not real, and that's what actually happens in real life sometimes.
Yeah.
As well.
So you're like, okay.
And then you get incidences from that.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, can you say it would never happen in real life when it can happen?
When it
in real
can,
life?
yeah. And you've probably seen it yourself. Things like that. Oh yeah, that's something that shouldn't happen, but it does because.
Yeah. Why did this rich person do that? Yeah.
Yeah, because they can.
And then in real life, rich people do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why does famous person do whatever they do that was shady?
Yeah, because
they do that all the time.
Yeah, so it's nothing like it happens more and more in films nowadays when people try to question people's logic. Like, no, it's real. People don't make sense. That's why this could happen. So yeah. That's why.
Speaking of that, though, I think this film did make sense.
It did, yeah.
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 If I had to rank these films in my level of enjoyment, right?
Yeah.
Wrong Side of Town. I start from bottom to top, right? Wrong Side
Okay.
of Town, Countdown, Money Plane, and then Heist.
Okay. So for me, bottom then. So bottom would be. I don't want to put at the bottom, but money plane.
Okay,
bottom for me.
Well, yeah, go on.
And then there might be Countdown because I did enjoy it. Like I said, it's not offensive. I did enjoy it, but I've seen it before. But it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's Dolph Ziggler should be playing someone else. If I'm honest. Then it would be probably the same as you. No, then it'd be Wrong Side of Town.
Yep. Somehow.
Just because it's hilarious. Somehow, because it's hilarious. It entertained me for the wrong reasons.
I think we find we're doing Money Train and Wrong Side of Town the same opinions of the different films.
Yes, basically. And then after that, it would be the best one would be Heist. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the most competent one, right?
Yeah, it's a film.
It looks like it's got money in it, right? Whether you're gonna say they got these people at, I don't know, say discount value or something, but if they need the project to do within they got them a certain amount of payday. Yeah. Yeah.
So
whereas other films don't seem to be having those that much star power.
Yeah, it's just the film.
So I have to say, I mean, I've seen films done with no star power, or a certain level of no star power, and it's still been entertaining. You know.
Yeah. It's just I don't know, like they all do the basics of what a film should be, all right? Like,
yeah, but and funny enough, I believe I would say they're all kind of action films, right?
Yes.
To a certain degree. So we can judge them against each other, right?
Yeah.
Genre-wise.
Yeah, it's not like, for example, judging what's a super high action film like. Oh, think of one.
Okay. So like
John, it's like
John, go on.
It's like comparing John Wick, right, against something like Shakespeare in Love. You know, something like that. It's like you can't compare the two films because it's two different things. Only thing they have in common is that they're films. That's the only literal thing they have in common.
Wait, is Keanu in both of them?
No.
Wait, who's in? Keanu is in a Shakespeare something.
Is he?
Yeah. You might just happen to have chose the one that he's also in.
No, because I think
he's definitely. They were saying,
actually,
right?
Yeah.
He says "whoa" in every single film, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, but in this film that was year old back in the day, right? How does he say
You're
"whoa"?
right.
Well, he's on a horse. Can slow down the horse, and he says "whoa."
You're right, but I can't remember what film. Yeah, I think about it now. You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it not Shakespeare in Love?
No, because Shakespeare in Love.
Okay.
He's got Gwyneth Paltrow and someone else.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, it's like comparing John Wick to Bram Stoker's Dracula because he's in that. It's like comparing them two. It's
my goodness. Yeah.
How do you? Yeah.
Make
no sense.
Yeah. Let me try and find this film that I'm going to point out that he's in as well now. But yeah. So, I can't believe you're liking Wrong Side of Town. That's
What, dude, man? It was entertaining. Like
I didn't like it.
it's just because it was so stupid. I mean, like it's not offensive, you know.
Yeah.
Like maybe they could have had RVD not act in it. It might be a better film.
Okay.
You know, again,
I think it's much ado about nothing.
Okay,
Kenneth
that
Branagh.
sounds familiar. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I won't watch
I think that's actually got. So it's got Kenneth Branagh,
Yeah.
Michael Keaton,
Okay.
Robert Sean Leon. No, I don't know if you know who he is, right? He's
No,
from The House.
yeah.
It's got Keanu, it's got Emma Thompson, and it's got Denzel Washington in it.
Okay.
Alright? Yeah.
When did that
Look,
come
man,
out?
if you had to ask me who's the odd person out in that cast.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Yeah. As much as I enjoy the guy, I'm like, this is
Like,
weird.
As much as I enjoy the guy, right, and I think he's a good actor, but he knows his roles, right, and he sticks to him. That's what I like about Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Right. He's not trying to be some intellectual actor and stuff like that. He knows he knows his lane. He sticks in it.
Are you looking forward to Constantine 2 whenever they decide they're actually going to do it? Because they are saying they actually are going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
I suppose. You know, wasn't there meant to be talks about he's going to be like appearing in a Ghost Rider film as like one of the Ghost Rider? I don't know.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I was like, okay.
Which, if they are doing Ghost Rider though, are they going to so we've already had Johnny Blaze, which hopefully Nicolas Cage will appear in one of the Avengers films, because if they're going to do the multiverse and stuff like that. Gabriel Luna is already
Robbie Reyes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So then if they're going to kind of partially ignore that, because he died, didn't he? Did he die?
Did he die though? Can Ghost Rider actually die?
Yeah. Are they going to use Danny Ketch then?
Maybe.
Even though he was at the end of one of the Ghost Rider films.
Oh yeah, he was a kid,
That's
in
Ghost Rider 2, actually. I think he was.
He was the kid, isn't it?
Yeah.
But did you know, right, it's a random side tangent, it's not really the same, but did you know that Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch are brothers now in the comics?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened like a couple of years ago. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what? Yeah. I'm like, okay, these conveniences, like, if they're not related, just to leave. It's like, you know, when back in the day when they decided, because Norman Osborn and William Baker, Sandman, had the same hair, because Steve Ditko drew them with the same hair. Somehow they're cousins.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
From here to here,
they retconned that, or they just never referenced it again, or whatever it is. They decided, you know. I think it was in Spider-Man Chapter 1, which then they did pretend to ignore.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're brothers. I don't know how. I think they're like half. Obviously, they're probably half brothers, but
yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, but then
if you told me that Danny Ketch was Johnny Blaze's son, I'd be like,
the maths isn't mathing. I mean, like age-wise, like.
Well, unless he was 14 years old or whatever he was, you know. I mean, like, these things do happen in real life, like we were saying, right?
But, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, right, that's it. Back to this film, right? Back to this film. Yeah. This is one of the roles Bautista was like,
Well, you went on key with it in Heist. You were like,
yeah.
For me, I'm like, he's stretching his artistic muscles, you know? He's playing unhinged. He played, as we took it from Wrong Side of Town, he played cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a variation of acting ability that we allow him to have. This is more, give me the spotlight, Bautista, which he was around that time.
Yeah, but I say, because this is like, because he would have done Guardian in 2014, this was 2015, so basically probably filming roughly around the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Or it could have been, you know films like this where it could have been filmed for ages and then they just
and just hold on to it, innit?
Yeah, because they don't release it or whatever it is.
It's a good point.
Yeah. But we'll just go by the time that it was released, and it was after Guardians. But hey, you know,
hey, like he's had like awesome roles ever since. So there's no way I can knock him because actually, like I said, I like Bautista. Out of all these films, he's probably the best actor out of all the ones we've watched. To be fair.
You mean the wrestling actors? Because the actual actors.
Well, the actual actors there, but the wrestling ones.
Yeah. Of course. Van Damme being the worst, of course, right?
Yes, because
I feel like the bit parts, by the way, in Countdown, not the bit parts where Rusev is there and Lana's there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're not.
Like I feel like RV didn't. There was no script for RVD. He kind of just went off on his head. Is it like
the Snoop Dogg situation where I think they'll film the Bones, which is basically the black version of The Crow, but not really.
Yeah. Which is.
And the director said, "Yo, Snoop, can you? Do you mind just laying off the weed until 4 p.m. or something like that? So once we've shot all your scenes, you can do what you want, right?"
Yeah.
And Snoop's like, "Oh yeah, cool, man."
I'll try.
And they said he did do it. Actually, he did do it. He got his scene shot, and then he could do what you want. Yeah,
he's
which is fair, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think that RVD had that same limitation because it just seems it's like when that Van Damme's Jean-Claude Van Damme's mid-90s films.
Yeah.
And you just watch him now, and you're like, coked up.
Yep.
What is he doing? You know.
Yeah. And it's sad.
They didn't tell him to lay off the drugs there.
Yeah. Well, I think. Well, I'd say, but they're not like. RVD's not high as a. I wonder how much you got paid for this film. Like, for them to say, like, dude, you need to stop smoking, so then we can do this. Because I don't.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they probably should have said to him, right?
Yeah.
I think CM Punk was saying because they got so what's it? Not the Marine. What's it? 12 Rounds 2. He was going to be in 12 Rounds 2, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, whatever they're paying, just give me that stuff because I want 12 weeks. They're going to take 12 weeks to film whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it'd be off the road for that amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to him, that was a better end of the deal. Yeah. So I don't know how much they get paid on top of their WWE contract, but they're like, I'm not gonna batter my body for this amount of time, so I will take it as well.
Yeah.
I think he was champion at that time as well, so it might have been a bit dicey for him. But then they decided to give it to Randy Orton instead. Maybe because they wanted to punish Punk because that was around the time he was getting a bit more, not notoriety, but standing out for himself, or however you want to call it, because we don't know whether he was being difficult or not nowadays, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't happy that Randy Orton got, only because, not because he's jealous of Randy Orton, it's just because he got that massive break where he didn't need to beat his body up.
Yeah, because him and Randy Orton are actually friends in real life, isn't it? So it's like,
Which reminds me as well, because you're saying about Randy Orton, right?
Yeah.
We've got to do the 12 rounds films. John Cena, Randy Orton, and Dean Ambrose.
Oh yeah, the Dean Ambrose one.
Yeah. Which we said we were going to do a while ago. We just never got around to doing.
Years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about Dean
and
Ambrose
no doubt
one.
there might be 12 rounds 4 out by this point. So,
I wonder if it's I don't know if WWE still make films now. I have to check that one out.
We'll see. But we'll have to find those films somewhere. Wait, have you seen 12 rounds? Which I've seen all 3 of them actually.
I've seen all 3 of them.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them recently.
No.
So we'll have to watch that. Because that's they. I don't think necessarily quite different, but 12 rounds 3 is not really a 12 rounds film that they then decided to market as a 12 rounds film.
Yeah, it's just like, just put the name on it. Like, okay. Yeah. Because I wonder, it's another thing I always wanted to ask. Like, if I met a wrestler, I like to ask, WWE wrestler who's been in the movies, do you get paid for the film, or is it in your contract?
Yeah.
Because it'd be quite an interesting thing to know.
Well, it might be, just say, no, because usually you get paid a decent chunk for the film. So, let's just say the contract's $1 million, right?
Yeah.
For the year, yeah?
Yeah.
And usually when people get paid for films, let's just say $500,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then you're telling me they only work the other half of their contract?
Yeah.
So I think they'll get paid on top of it. Plus, they'll probably get residuals and however that is, So
yeah.
In the long run, it's better.
Yeah, that probably makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're going to sign off in this episode about these wrestler-related films.
Yes.
Which we disagree on certain things.
Yeah. Well, it's just
but you're somehow saying that all of these films had entertainment value, right?
Yeah, good and bad, yeah.
Yeah. And I will say the majority of these films had entertainment value.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like one of the good thing is when I see is rest of actors are seeing things like this, they've come a long way because you got John Cena and Bautista doing good things in the world of cinema.
Yeah.
Edge doing good things in the world of TV. So yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got The Rock.
well, The Rock expanding his empire. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's a funny thing with The Rock. I know we're going to go on a rant tangent again, right? But it's people were on his side at a certain point, and then people went on his side at a certain point. I'm saying people as in wrestling fans, and okay, I'm not saying you have to stick to one or the other, but you can. If you dislike the guy, you can like his projects, or the other way around. And whether you want to say he wanted to steal the limelight off WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, which I believe.
I think it actually ended up running in a good way in the end. The outcome. Whether he's going to do WrestleMania 43 in Saudi against Roman Reigns, that's a different matter.
That's a different story, yeah. I think
at
this point,
I think they're trying to make that happen, but then Rock will have to bulk up again because he's slimmed down.
Yeah. But then I don't know if Roman, from what I kind of feel from Roman, does he want to do that?
Well, it's not necessarily does he want to do it, right? If it's in Saudi, the payday's going to be massive.
Yeah, he's going to have to
especially
do it.
Especially if he's headlining WrestleMania. I'll take... Look, HBK came out of retirement for 1 million Saudi money for one match, which was a tag match and a train wreck, yeah?
Yeah.
If they said to Roman, we'll pay you 1 million, which probably was, maybe, a third of his contract for the year?
Yeah.
And an additional on top of that, right?
Yeah. He's going to say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got 5 kids to feed, yeah. He's going to say yes.
Just imagine how much Rock will get paid for it, so...
Yeah. It's like...
And when you say 5 kids to feed, right?
Yeah.
Did you get that line from Total Recall?
No. No, because actually, no. Some reason I knew he had 5 kids. That's why I came to my head. Like, yeah, he's got 5
It
kids.
just reminded me of like Benny from Total Recall, where he goes, "I got 5 kids to feed," and then when he kept on repeating the lines, and then they catch him on something else, and he goes, "I got 4 kids to feed," and Arnold's like, "What's the number 5?" And then Benny's like, "You got me. I ain't got no kids anyways," and then he tries to double cross them.
What a douche. Because like with me, right? I'm on the fence with The Rock. I don't like him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a point in my life where I did love The Rock.
Yeah.
And then it's my fault because I feel like his social media presence seems so fake to me. That's probably why I've kind of gotten off of him.
Fair enough. I think you're saying he's pandering to a specific audience, and he's not being the true version of The Rock, which I get that, right? Because I wasn't a huge Rock fan, right?
Yeah.
When he was on his massive peak popularity, but when he came back as Hollywood Rock, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
When he decided he was going to be the final boss, okay, but it took a while for him to get to that point where he decides, I'm going to go and do it. Yeah. And then the next day after his storyline ends, he's like, you know what? I'm back to be Dwayne Johnson. You know?
Yeah. Like,
no, don't do that.
No. It's like I don't know. I feel like he wants people to like him too much.
Yes.
Yeah, and it comes off disingenuous.
Yeah.
But hey,
I know. As a pro wrestler, right? If you're going to be a heel, you can be a heel and it's fine, right?
Yeah.
But I think if it's like, I want to be a movie star and I want people to come and watch my movies, but I want to play heel on TV, it's just a weird. You gotta pick a lane and stick to it.
Yeah, but like he's got to remember, right? 90% of people know wrestling is not real, and that's not your real character. So like, just be okay.
And he's got to also remember he was a heel that got so popular he turned into a face.
Exactly. So it's just sort of that, and I know a lot of people got like he gave the whole Black Adam stuff as well. Gave people a bad taste.
You know what? I don't know why people look as an action film in the Zack Snyder DCEU. I liked it. It worked. It was like the film that if Zack Snyder filmed it, it would have made sense with the tone. So
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's just the whole taking 10 years to make the film, right?
Oh, yeah,
and then
true. Now that I get as well. Fact, is it? Would I say this film is Black Adam is worthy of the 10-year anticipation build with what we got? No, it was not.
Yeah, and then to kind of like have his touch and like, okay, we got to pretend he's like a bad guy, but then in the end he's like super cool.
I think they should have went where he because it conflicted with Shazam where they said that he destroyed the double cross, destroyed the temple and let the 7 sins out, and it's like, okay, you can be a heel, Black Adam, and then during the film you that's your past, and then your present. Not saying, by the way, he needed to do what they did in the updated version of the comics where the kid was what did he get? The kid who got power from the wizard, and then he gave it to his uncle, and then his they're gonna go Shazam together, right? And he goes and snaps the kid's neck before the kid's gonna say Shazam because he wanted the power for himself to get vengeance, you know? That is a line too far.
It's a line too far, but like, and they kind of betrayed how like, oh, he's sort of an anti-hero, but how in that film he's not anti-hero. He literally goes from
exactly.
I'm good guy to good guy. So it's
he needed to embrace the dark side of the character.
Yeah, because like even with like, I know you don't like. I can't remember if you do like it or not. Like the original, I'll say original Daredevil, like the Ben Affleck Daredevil, right? How it starts, right? He's killing people and everything, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, you know what? I don't need to do this. So then becomes, you know what I mean? You could have had a little sort of that with Black Adam.
So if I had $1, as he would say in America, for every movie that Ben Affleck was a superhero, decided to kill people at the beginning and then learn his lesson later through the movie, I'd have $2, but it'd be a bit weird.
But you know what I mean? At least go through that. Not pretend like, he was always this guy, and then you give him some super soppy backstory.
Hey, look, the director's cut version was better. But they could have made that. It was a 15 in the UK for some reason. I don't know why. But it could have been an 18 or more higher level 15 because it was like 12A basically. That got bumped up to 15 for some reason, right? But it was nowhere near the level of what a 15 would be.
No. If anything, it was a 13. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
No, but fair enough as well. In the director's cut, I think some like in the club, some girl gets her tits out. Yeah, fine.
Fine.
That would probably make it 15. Yeah, but then the brutality of the fights and stuff like it's just like, no, this is not
No.
You know, where is the 15 in this? You know.
Yeah. But
That's probably what made. I mean, Logan was the 15, and some lady at the beginning as well when he's driving the limousine. She flashed the camera.
Yeah, and that's quite. And the thing is, Logan's violent as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Comparable, I'm saying, to Daredevil. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we have moved on. You spent like 20 minutes blazing the rock. No, you didn't really, right? And he's got nothing to do with any of these films that he's in, right?
Oh, he kind of does, wrestler actors,
Okay. But then one last tangent, but it's not a tangent because Batista's in it, right? I haven't seen it yet, but have you seen the Batista Jason Momoa film?
Oh, no. Is it a film or TV series?
It's a film. It's on Amazon. Okay. I haven't watched it yet.
No,
not because I'm wondering. I've seen the trailers, right, and everything like that. But
yeah.
It's not like on my priority list to watch at the moment.
No, I put it on my to watch list. But I haven't watched it yet. No. But I might see it because I like both.
I've been told it's entertaining. It's fun.
Okay.
And I'm like, from the mood of the trailers, I can kind of see. And then like, Batista looks smaller than Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa has always got this leather coat on in the trailer, so it's like he looks massive. I'm like, yeah.
Like the thing is, because we're both of those guys. I don't know. Seeing them,
they're half brothers, by the way, in this.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, okay. Like, I don't know if there was any of those two guys in like a buddy cop sort of film. I'll watch it because they both have that charisma to sort of pull it off. So I'm like, you know what? If they're both in it, it should be entertaining. So,
yeah.
So I'm gonna see.
And I am saddened that we never got the buddy cop team up of The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson like they did at the beginning of The Other Guys.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
When I watched the trailer, I watched the trailer a couple of times, like randomly, but it throws me off because I'm like, I know Rock's in the film, and I've never seen The Rock in the film with Samuel L. Jackson, and then obviously it goes back. It goes to then Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, no wonder, right? But every time I'm watching it, I'm thinking the potential of this film would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
The actual guys, and then it's too late now.
You got the other guys. Yeah, it's too late now. Yeah, they're both old.
Yeah. Exactly. Unless they aim for the bushes when they're jumping off the building, and actually they splat on the ground, and they have their funeral, but they survived and they've gone undercover.
Yeah, that would be a good. Yeah, they should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh well. They left money on the table there, didn't they?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now, thank you all for listening to us speak about, even though we were speaking about other things on top of it.
Yeah.
Speaking about Wrong Side of Town, Countdown, Heist, and Money Plane.
Yes. All related by
which we have different opinions about on particulars, but we will both highly. We'll recommend Heist for people to watch. Yeah. And then would you? On what level do you recommend the other films? I say don't bother watching Wrong Side of Town, but you're saying.
If you've got an hour and a bit to spare, and you literally just looking for something to laugh at, My Side of Town.
Well, yeah. Even though you get the title wrong because you got it wrong before as well.
Yeah.
You called it something else at the before the beginning of something else. I will say the same for Money Plane. Yeah, which I have not seen Money Train. I'll probably go start watching Money Train as well randomly just for the jokes.
Yeah.
But yes, I will say whatever you say for Wrong Side of Town. I'll say do that for Money Train. I will recommend Money Plane. I'll recommend people to watch it because it's cheap, but the level of campy fun, right?
Yeah.
Countdown. I'm like you said, it's acceptable. That's the best way I can put it, right?
Yeah. It does movie things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't tip on the one side or the other.
Yeah.
As far as entertainment value for me.
Yeah. It's just
it's there. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, would I watch that over Wrong Side of Town? Got it right that time, right?
Yeah.
Right, did I?
I would watch it over Wrong Side of Town. I would definitely. But you're saying...
Yeah. No, like, now, because like I said, I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
Or I would be like in a couple of years. All right. But if I had to watch that or Countdown, I'll watch Countdown because it's a competent film.
Yeah.
Wrong Side of Town's like, it's going to sound really bad. It's kind of like a student project.
Yeah.
Because of the level of acting of other people in it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, signing off this episode, I'm the black guy who tells other people not to say the N-word because it brings down our people.
Yes.
You know what? Funny enough, I was going to start saying the thing that Robert Downey Jr. said in Tropic Thunder. For 400 years, that word has been keeping us down.
Yeah. And he's like... What are you
But
saying,
I realized
man?
that's not what this guy said in this movie.
No.
I was like going on a whole different thing. Anyways, I'm CY Chan.
And I am the man who, after having many people die, has a change of heart because I realised, hey, he's a father, I'm a father. I'll do anything for my daughter, Carl Charles. And thank you for listening to us talk about stuff. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially on YouTube. And if you're listening to Audio Realm, don't forget to give us a 5-star review and all that lovely jubbly stuff. And if you want to follow us on social media, it's all up above the screen there. If you're listening, fortunately YouTube, you see it there. You'll be seeing it for the last hour and a half of me speaking. And if you're listening to this on Audio Realm, you can find it in the description bit down below. And yes, until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. Bye.